Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to my April TBR video. We're gonna all ignore that this is my third time filming this intro, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so this is my mantra for this video and we've been making so much progress on the TBR, okay? The next time May TBR, we will have a bunch of new books, especially some new fantasy books, as I only have one left at the moment. We are going to be going, I think, yeah, the next video, no, on a massive book haul, a massive book haul, and I'm very much so looking forward to it. But presently, this is what's on the TBR, so let's do this. I got an ice cube. Getting my little TBR mug, jar, whatever you will. Okay, let's do this. I haven't done one of these in ages and this is just, oh my god, bookish. It's so bookish. Okay. From an author I have read before. Okay. Read from them before, 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 them before, them before, them before. Okay. Ooh, what should I do? Not gonna lie, I know this is so out of field for me because I do not just read straight romance books. Like all of these have been on my TBR for like a year plus at this point. But I'm feeling Elsie Silver. I am. We're picking this author because I have read the whole of the Chestnut Swing series. So I have read from Elsie Silver before. And I have been feeling romantic because a lot of the fantasy I've been reading, I've just been like devastating event after devastating event and I need a break, okay? I need a break and I need something happy to happen. Something where the world isn't at stake at every decision we're making. And this sounds like a romance fun time. She's been driving him wild for years, the kind of wild that comes from wanting your best friend's little sister and knowing you can't have her. Forbes may have been labelled Ford Grant the world's hottest billionaire, but all he cares about is escaping the press and opening a recording studio in the gorgeous small town Rose Hill. Something that comes to a screeching halt when he ends up face to face with a young girl who claims he's her biological father. Oh my god. I do like, in the book I'm reading right now, there's a kid and they just make everything so much cuter, so much more wholesome, and yeah. After years of living in the city, Rosie comes back into town like a wild storm. Beautiful, messy, and chaotic. One wide-eyed, desperate plea for a job is all it takes for Ford to hire her. He vows to keep her at arm's length, but with her, verbal sparring is a type of foreplay, friction that soon turns to blistering heat. Ford knows damn well he shouldn't cross this line, but shouldn't and can't are two very different things, and the only thing he truly can't do is resist her. So that's an option. What else? I gotta admit, I am in a bit of a mystery mood. See, like with this and me about to go on like a massive fantasy book haul, when these are on my April TBR, I'm gonna be like, I will be reading majority fantasy because like in April, because that's who I am. I'm a fantasy reader and I feel like this will be really good because this will help me, like, it'll get my attention and it'll help me like get through my non-fantasy TBR books because they'll all, practically all of my TBR is going to be non-fantasy, so that's going to be really good. What else? From an author I have read before. Honestly, nothing else is really calling to me. I do want to continue the Housemaid series. It's hard to find an employer who doesn't ask too many questions about my past. So I thank my lucky stars that Douglas Garrick and his wife miraculously give me a job, cleaning their stunning penthouse with views across the city and preparing fancy meals in their shiny kitchen. I can work here for a while, stay quiet until I get what I want. It's almost perfect. But I still haven't met Miss Garrick or seen inside the guest bedroom. I'm sure I hear her crying. I notice the spots of blood around the neck of her white nightgowns when I'm doing the laundry. And one day I can't help but knock on the door. When it gently swings open, what I see inside changes everything. Douglas Garrick has done wrong. He's going to pay. It's simply a question of how far I'm willing to go. I do love The Housemaid. I read it really recently, so that would also be good. But I think I am leaning more toward Wild Love. This has been on my TBR forever, and I would be very happy to end up reading it. So that is my first book. Next. 500 plus pages. I don't know if we have a book that's 500 plus pages. Oh, maybe Shadow Man's actually. Yes. Okay, so that's one. That's two. Yeah, none of the others probably are. We can check this. Not even 400 pages. Also not even 400 pages. So these two are our only options, and oh, it's the way I've been putting both of these off for ages. Okay, let's have a moment, shall we? Well, they're both MM, which is actually just kind of gorgeous. Did I scribble on this, or is that a tattoo? Like, can you guys see that? Did I scribble on this somehow, or is that a tattoo? Anyway, I do really want to continue this, but I don't know if I'm gonna like the couple, because this is like an interconnected standalone, and I loved the couples in the first 4 books, but I don't know if I'm gonna love this couple, and I'm definitely not gonna love the last couple, because it's a 6-book series. But this one, I've been putting this off for so long. I think I read the 50 pages like a while ago. The first 50 pages a while ago, but that was like 2 years ago. Welcome to the first night. Hey chicken. Wanted to come in, did you? Welcome to the first night of Deathcast. Oren Pagan has waited years for someone to tell him that he's going to die due to his serious heart condition, but now that he's signed up to Deathcast, he's ready to begin living. Getting an end-day call is the last thing on Valentino Prince's mind. He has a long and promising future ahead of him, and he's excited to spend the night at the Deathcast launch party. When Oren and Valentino cross paths, their bond is undeniable, but after the very first Deathcast call goes out, the boys' lives are changed forever. One of them receives a call and the other doesn't. I really liked they both die at the end. But like I said, I'm not looking for a devastating read. But I feel like I am feeling more this than this. But let's read the back anyway, just in case. For 3 years, I've resided in Alabaster Penitentiary. Surrounded by the same faces day in and day out, the deranged souls I now call my friends. We eat our meals together, shower together, hell, even fool around on occasion. Still, after all that, not one of them truly knows me. It's my fault. I'm a withdrawn holder of secrets, a shadow man, dwelling on the sidelines, damned to this pit of despair for reasons I still can't accept. Being the outsider in a group of weirdos isn't always fun. After all, if no one sees me, do I even exist? This is actually sounding kind of good. Okay, let's not go there. I'm resenting my permanent sidekick status when a distraction arrives. A newcomer, tall, mysterious, and severely beautiful with black hair and violet eyes. His abrupt arrival has my prison pal suspicious, but not me. I'm instantly intrigued by that peculiar gaze. Can you see her tail? She's just lying down right in front of me. Following me like nothing has before. He actually sees me, and it's intoxicating. Trouble Fenwick could be an ally. Maybe he could be more. My body sure seems to think so. But the brighter he lights me up, the deeper he slips into the shadows himself. What is this striking stranger hiding behind that charming accent and penetrating stare? Why is his need to seek revenge so strong, and can we fight past our demons enough to become real partners in crime? My god, guys. I do kind of want to go back into this world. And it seems like I don't truly know the main character, because he was in the previous books as, you know, sidekick, like it said. But maybe he's more interesting than he seemed, because in the other books he did seem quite boring. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just like sat on you. This or this. None of them is super calling to me, but also I could pick one up given time to like get myself into it. Aww. I think this one's calling to me more, not gonna lie. I actually just kind of just like wanna read a bit now. To Imaginary Friends. That is such a good like intro. Oh, please tell me he has imaginary friends. That'd be the best. Okay, so the two love interests don't meet each other until 10 chapters in, which is around here. That's actually crazy. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm actually in the mood for this one, and that's crazy because I haven't been in the mood for this in so long. So this one for over 500 pages. This is actually shaping out to be kind of good. Kind of good. Okay. Author name starts with an A. That was unique of me, I must say. That prompt was very unique of me. Adam Sylvia, Ellie Hazelwood. Oh, there's this one. Yeah, so that's it. Because those 3 non-fiction books are going to be there till the end of time. I tell you they're going to be there till the end of time. Maybe I should just take them off. But like someone else bought them for me. Anyway. Here. These are our 2 options. I just read this one, so I'm not going to read it out again. But this one. I've read like her 3 sciencey books. Like, what is it? Love Theoretically, The Love Hypothesis, and Love, like a bright pink one. Love on the Brain, yeah, that one. Love Theoretically was definitely my favorite. And a lot of people said this is like the best one. But also like a lot of her books, I feel like they're trying to hurt me, like cringe wise, because they're like cringe. There are like moments where the main character is just in such an awkward, like painfully awkward situation. That's my word. Like that's the thing I hate most about books. I can DNF books because it's so awkward in a situation. I'm just like, absolutely not. No, I experience this enough in real life. I don't need to be reading about it as well. So that's like why I've been hesitating to pick up this one. But a lot of people said it's their favourite Halia Hazelwood, which is like, yes, okay. Anyway, let's read the back. Mallory Greenleaf is done with chess. Every move counts nowadays. After the sport led to the destruction of her family 4 years earlier, Mallory's focuses on her mum, her sisters, and the dead-end job that keeps the lights on. That is, until she begrudgingly agrees to play in one last charity tournament and inadvertently wipes the board with notorious king killer Nolan Sawyer, current world champion and reigning bad boy of chess. Nolan's loss is to an unknown rookie shocks everyone. What's even more confusing, his desire to cross pawns again. What kind of gambit is Nolan playing? The smart move would be to walk away, resign, game over. But Mallory's victory opens the door to sorely needed cash prizes, and despite everything, she can't help feeling drawn to the enigmatic strategist. As she rockets up the ranks, Mallory struggles to keep her family safely separated from the game directed in the first place, and as her love for the sport she We're really struggling today, guys. And as her love for the sport she so desperately wanted to hate begins to rekindle, Mallory quickly realizes that the games aren't only on the board. The spotlight is brighter than she imagined, and the competition can be fiercely attractive and intelligent and infuriating. That actually sounds kind of good. That actually sounds kind of good. And as soon as it said enigmatic strategist, I immediately thought of Lacan from Apothecary Diaries, not gonna lie. Sorry, kitten. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Not that I'm absolutely hating on this or anything. I'm not. I'll get to it eventually. Emphasis on eventually. like all of these books. I've just read too many devastating books lately, and this sounds devastating, so yeah. That one for author starting with an A. Next. Oh shit, I dropped you. Start a series. I don't know if there is a start in here. I guess The Hobbit is kind of like the prequel series. That's not a start. With that kind of like, is this part of like an interconnected standalone? I think this is. I only bought this because like it was a classic. It is a classic of TikTok, and I was just like, I need to know what everyone's talking about when they talk about Icebreaker. Okay. I think that's a series. Is this? Oh my god, guys! I did the thing everyone fears when they open a book package. It looks like. I think I cut the top here. Is this like the start of like a new series, but like in the Inheritance Games world? I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be. Would this count? Would this count? Because I kind of just want to get this off my TBR because it's been on there for ages, and I don't think I'm going to continue this series after this book. Anyway, that's an option. Is this the start of a something? Because I've been wanting to start this for ages. That's probably not. Yes. So these are my main options. I'm going to search up if this is the start of a series or not. Reveal, this apparently is a series. Apparently has 5 books in it. I thought this was just standalone, to be honest. 4 unlikely friends, a shocking murder. Welcome to the Thursday Mercer Club. In a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet up once a week to investigate unsolved murders. Really? Sorry, the cat just broke something. In a peaceful retirement village, 4 unlikely friends meet up once a week to investigate unsolved murders. But when a brutal killing takes place on their very doorstep, the Thursday Mercer Club finds them. The Thursday Murders Club. Oh. Ow. Oh my god, you're being so mean today. But when a brutal killing takes place on their very doorstep, the Thursday Murder Club finds themselves in the middle of their very first live case. Elizabeth, Joyce, Abraham, and Ron. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Ron might be no. Come down. You gotta come down from there, chicken. Oh my goodness. As long as she doesn't knock that over, it's so fine. Okay, did I even finish reading this blurb? Might be pushing 80, but they still have a few tricks up their sleeves. Can our unorthodox but brilliant gang catch a killer before it's too late? That sounds good. That sounds like a lovely palate cleanser. Like a lovely, lovely, lovely palate cleanser. But I also just really want to get this out of the way. A Ruthless Game. Welcome to the grandest game, a life-changing competition run by billionaire A.B. Gabbs and the 4 infamous Hawthorne brothers. 7 mystery players. Lara, haunted by the death of her father, tells herself she's only playing for the money, not for answers about her father's death, and certainly not to confront the infuriating, enigmatic Grayson Hawthorne. Facing off against Lara are Gigi, Grayson's half-sister, who is determined to prove herself, and Rohan, who has few morals, a dangerous skill set, and no future unless he wins the game. Love and lives are at stake. Swept away to a luxury private island, Lyra, Gigi, and Rohan must do whatever it takes to best one another. A cast of formidable rivals and a game that only the sharpest minds can conquer. As sparks fly and the challenges push the players to their limit, it becomes clear that everyone has secrets and the past won't stay buried forever. Who has what it takes to win? I feel like I'm going to enjoy this more, but I really want this off my TBR. I think I'm going to go with this, just because I really, really want it off my TBR. Okay. But I also would not be mad if I got this in another prompt. Next. What does it say? Perfect. A mysterious thriller. Okay. Challenge accepted. So yeah, the only options we have are these 3. because this is also a mystery thriller, but that's like the third book in the Housemaid, and I haven't read the second one yet. So, one of these. Okay. An old person. Murder club. Trying to solve a murder. That sounds so good. The second book in this also sounds so good. This is the second book in a series. I have read the first one. I do need to finish this, and the back sounds so good. I won't say anything of it because it is the second book in a series. I say that now when I realise I did read off the back of that, which is the fifth book, and this, which is like after the Inheritance Games, and also this, which is also the second book in the series. That was a really late sort of reckoning, wasn't it? See, I could read any of these. I could pick any of these. What one? I think I'm most likely to read this one, I must say, because it just looks so different, and I feel like it will be really, really fun. So I think I'm gonna go with this. However, either of these also sounds good too. I think I'm gonna go with this. Guys, look. What is she doing? What are you doing? No, it's so fine. Just chill up there, I suppose. But I also really want to continue this. And I do feel more like this at the moment. Anyone who wants me to read this book is probably crying right now. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this before I like lose that want to continue the series, you know? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? So far we have like a really nice mix. I feel like all of these would be great for like palette cleansers between books. Yeah, just tail whip me in the face. It's so fine. Last one. The second book in a series. Okay, so for that we have this. Is this the only option? I think it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and this, and this. Okay, so after all that debate, we'll probably end up doing this one anyway. For this one, I liked the first book. However, I feel like I read it at the wrong time. So that like really impacted my reading experience, and I don't want to read this one at the wrong time as well. And I do not feel like it's the right time. Fucking hell, mate. Oh my god. That just gave me the jump scare of my life. I can't wait to edit this and see what just happened. And I don't feel like it's the right time for this. So we'll be going with this one. And I need to read this too before I forget what happened in the first book, which I kind of already have. Not gonna lie. So that's my April TBR. Oh, actually, before we end off, I know the previous 3 videos I also showed you me sticking the little photo into my book journal. However, we will not be doing this today because the spread I did for April turned out hideously, and I feel I cannot show you it because it is actually disgusting. So of course I'm going to show you because I can't leave you guys on cliffhanger like that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so the nest on the side there probably wasn't the best. However, this part was going so well. The grey lead was gorgeous, the fine line was gorgeous, and then I coloured it in. And the colours were not it, okay? The colours are not it. So yeah, that was the plan. I'm still gonna use it, and I'm gonna print out the photos of these books and stick them in here. But we're just not gonna show you because I don't want to blind you guys with this hideousness. So hopefully we'll do better in our May TBR. So since the last time I saw you, we fixed the issue of the horrible April TBR spread. We fixed it. It is now gorgeous, pastel and beautiful. Here we are. Guys, I fixed it. It's so fine. The books are obviously all the same, but I just fixed the spread. I don't know if you can see or not, but like underneath there's still like the old spread, but I just covered it up. Because that's when you're doing you don't like something, you cover it up. Oh my god. Anyway, this is so much cuter. I love this so much more. And this is actually the end of the video. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.